Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traemos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traemos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Zack Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, please, Zack, what do you got?
Matt, this guy's one of the best right-handed arms in the game of baseball. I was fortunate to be able to be at Phillies spring training camp a couple of years ago and watched him throw from the bullpen mound, and my mouth just dropped how good this guy is. He has that explosive fastball down in the zone, great assortment of off-speed pitches. This is one of the top pitchers in the game, and if he's on, good luck getting any knocks off this guy.
Tommy Pham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 6:05.
Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's one down now. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I gotta believe Trent Grisham is a guy who's going to turn things around any day now. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
Jake Cronenworth comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
And in steps Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Just getting started here in Philly. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Chris Paddack is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Lots of potential in this right arm here in Chris Paddack. Big, strong guy, throws good. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Live fastball. He'll throw it up in the zone. He'll throw an occasional two-seam fastball down in the zone also. Needs to work a little bit more on his secondary pitches. One of the keys for Chris Paddack, getting ahead strike one so he can use the array of off-speed pitches.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
One ball, one strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Gene Segura, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Segura carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set and the pitch. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Real Muto at second with 2 down. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The set and the 1-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Andrew McCutchen would be next. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby nut.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. No balls and a strike to count. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Two out with the man at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
You gotta be happy, keep working today.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Don't worry. You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
You can't win, Paul.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs, and the RBI counted 35. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. The 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. High pop up. Hoskins is there for it. 2 gone. So 2 down and a runner at first, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Jurickson Profar. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Friars. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hoskins is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 23 driven in. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and the RBI count at 35. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Digging in will be Zack Wheeler. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bohm, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now into the box is number 37. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now here is Gene Segura. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Paddack. 9-1-2 due up.
Chris Paddack.
First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Now here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 3.
One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Chopper, right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and that's the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch on the way.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Machado now on 0-1.
No, that's gas.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And the hit will be Trent Grisham, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Into the box, Reese Hoskins struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Alec Bohm. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Popped him up. Cronenworth is there. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zack Wheeler. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next to the Padres.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
From the stretch, Chris Paddack will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Now at the plate, Zack Wheeler flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So next to the plate for the Phillies, number 37 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And now a pitch on the way. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 5, all even at 2-2.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it. If I don't want it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Now into the box, Jake Cronenworth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Manny Machado now. He grounds it sharply to third. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So next to hit is Trent Grisham. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Ranger Suarez, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Number 55.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw won't get him. The 1-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes the 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Jurickson Profar will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one, here it is.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Padres lead it 5-2. Now at the plate is JT Realmuto. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Mason Thompson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Line hard deep into left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. To short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped up. Machado in foul ground, and he makes the play to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. Padres on top, 5-4. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
first offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Ha-Seong Kim will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Now the 1-0. There's a base hit on the line.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Next to dig in, Tommy Pham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Caratini at second. Kim on at first with nobody out. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two-one, here it is. Now the double steal is on here. And that's out number 1. So the next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Two outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ronald Torreyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. The 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there. Base hit. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes.
1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Padres lead it 9-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Emilio Pagan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Will Myers is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The third baseman, Alex.
First pitch on its way as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Fouled away. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
And now here is number 37, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Now the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 9-4. So stepping in is Victor Caratini. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Victor Caratini.
He's set. Here it comes.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
The 0-1 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The right fielder.
Next up, Will Myers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Segura with the sliding stop. It's in time. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on top, however, 9-4. Now it'll be Gene Segura. He grounded out last time up.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
The 1-0. 3-0 now. The Phillies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in once again is JT Realmuto. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 9-4. Connor Brogdon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Cronenworth becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Manny Machado, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher, number 14, Paddack.
Jorge Mateo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Grisham on second. Hosmer on at first with 2 down. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 10 and the Phillies 4. Austin Adams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Now to bat, Alec Bohm. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next, here is Ronald Tarayan. Flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The Friars wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Chris Paddack earns his 5th winner of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.